Hi everyone, and welcome. This is Alex here of Advice by Alex, and to find out much more about me and how to book a session with me, you can visit all the information in the description box below. And if you like this channel, I ask that you hit the subscribe button and the like button, so that way you get all the future uploads of all my videos as well. Today, we are going to be doing the Angelic Messages for the week of May 21st to May 28th, 2023. So, I want to thank you for stopping by and giving me a listen to. So let us hop in to the reading. It is a beautiful Sunday morning here in Columbus, Ohio. So that is where we are at. So we're going to be first drawing from the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland, our go-to deck. So let us hop in. And we do have music in the background. It is Reiki music, emotional and physical healing music, natural energy, stress relief, and meditation music. So that is what is going on in the background and things like that. So, ooh, okay. That one wanted to pop up. We have a hopper. So, what does everybody need to know at this time? What does everybody need to know at this time for the week of May 21st? Okay, that one really wanted to come out. May 21st through the 28th, 2023. What does everybody need to know? Interesting cards. We got quite a few hoppers today. Alrighty, so the first card here is that we have is dedicated effort. So allowing yourself to put in the dedicated effort into making your dreams a reality is what the angels are really saying. So allowing yourself to put in the hard effort. What the angels are really saying is, how determined are you to make the changes that you need in order to live the life that you deserve? So, we all gotta put in that effort and that, reward and things like that. Teddy, I see you in the computer screen, behind me on my desktop. So, that is hilarious. So I got my eye on you. So, it's all about, and that's funny that I said that phrase, it's all about keeping an eye on the prize. So, that is the name of the game with that card. The next card here is that we have is strengthening bonds. So I feel like we are going to be having things build upon our dreams and things like that, and it will continue. I do feel like this is in regard to also soulmates and twin flames. So if you are needing that confirmation, they have dedicated effort, and the bond will continue to strengthen between the both of you. The next card here is that we have is trust. Trusting within yourself that things are going to become into reality. Remember, we are co-creators with God, the universe, in order to manifest our dreams. We don't realize how powerful our thoughts actually are, and things like that. So, allowing ourselves to trust and let go of worry and fear in regard to things. So, the next card here that we have is control. And it's all about letting go of control. Allowing yourself to go with the flow, allowing yourself to let go of expectations and things like that. So when we have expectations on things, we sometimes usually get disappointed within ourselves that things aren't turning out the way that we wanted to, and that's because of the fact that with things not turning out, it is mainly because of the fact that we set unrealistic expectations on things. I was trying to figure out a way to word things. And if they don't happen exactly the way that they do, then we usually falter and not follow through with our dreams. So setting realistic goals and things like that. So the next card here is that we have is success and growth. So this is again building that foundation for yourself and things like that, building your roots and things like that. So that is amazing. I love that. So the next one is take the lead. So be the leader that you are meant to be, and shine the light to the world and things like that. So that is awesome. I absolutely love that card and things like that. So amazing. So the hopper card that we had at the beginning that literally flew out was the moving on card. So some of us could be moving on from the past or letting someone go. But also, this is also my crossroads card. So what the angels are really saying that it could be where you are at a crossroads in your life at this time, and that you are trying to figure out which way to go and things like that, and you are deciding on the next path for yourself. So that is really awesome. And then the next card here is that we have is shine. The spotlight is on you. What are you going to do to make the change for your life and things like that, which I absolutely love. So, and you can be as creative. I feel like this is helping us to fill ourselves with creativity and things like that from the divine. So I feel like we're going to be getting some downloads and things like that to help us on our journey. So the next card here is that we have is simply love. So remembering self-care and self-love at this time is very critical and important and things like that. So the more you're allowing yourself self-love for yourself, you fill your cup up, the more that you are able to give not only to others but to other projects. I will be right back. Alright, I apologize, excuse me, for that little break and things like that. I felt my morning coffee hitting me, and I had to use the restroom and things like that. So I was like, oh my goodness, I really have to use the bathroom. So, whenever I drink my morning coffee, I usually go the first thing, and then a couple hours later, once my coffee is in, I have to go again. And it's just the way my body operates and things like that. So let us get into the reading again and things like that. So that is absolutely fantastic. Alright, so I can't believe we're coming up on Memorial Day weekend next weekend here in the US. Wow. Okay, so what does everybody need to know for the week of May 21st through the 28th, 2022? What does everybody need to know for the week of May 21st to the 28th, 2023. I don't know why I said 22. A little bit of, like a dumb blonde moment, a little bit. Alright. Alright. Oh, I love that. Oh, we're getting some new cards here. Alright. I love that we got new cards. This is awesome. Okay. So, the first card here is that we have is the Four of Pentacles. And this is, just so you know, this is from the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine. So, it is managing your resources wisely, extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions, smart business decisions, seeing things as black and white, or being charitable. So, it's all about looking at the overall picture of your resources or your foundation for yourself, seeing how things are and how they can grow and things like that, going to the success and growth card, and also just learning to manage your budget and things like that. So I feel like this is dealing with finances and things like that. So I feel like finances are going to be good for this week overall and coming up, and just that we got to be aware of what we are giving out and things like that, so that way we also can receive and things like that. So The next tiers that we have is the Knight of Swords. Decisive, focus-driven, defensive, events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. Sudden or unexpected changes. Review your changes carefully. So whenever we are reviewing things this week, it is meant where we are thinking things logically and intellectually rather than with our emotions. So what the angels are really saying with this card is that it's think before we speak. Not think before we speak. Think before we act upon our emotions and things like that. So not letting our emotions get the best of us for this week, and think logically before making any decision and things like that. So that is there and things like that. And for some reason, I feel the angels are pointing me. I feel like some of us are buying a car, and they are just saying to think logically about the car and the situation instead of acting upon your emotion before doing that. So in the past, I would have, for myself, I know I would have acted on my emotion of buying the car and things like that. Now I think things through logically. Although I've been really like narrowing it down of like what car I want next. So I have been doing the research now for when the time is ready. I will be able to get the new car in the next couple of years. So that is where that is at. So that's just like a personal thing for myself. So the next card here that we have is the Nine of Pentacles. Enjoying the fruits of your labors, hard work that has led to a luxurious life, buying yourself something special, happily and successful, self-employed. Enjoying solitude. So I feel like our own businesses will be increasing this week. So I definitely feel like abundance is a primary factor for this week and things like that. So I feel like we're going to be abundant in all areas of our lives. So say those affirmations: I am abundant, I am worthy, I deserve everything, and things like that. So keep saying those affirmations and the hard work. The universe rewards your actions, and sometimes we get a little money and the universe tests us to see if we can handle that money, and it's up to us whether we pass the test or not. So say we get like $40, are we gonna spend the entire 40, or are we gonna use some of that to buy necessities and then put the other half into savings or whatever you want it to go toward and things like that. So for example, if you are saving up for a car and you got $40 and that came in through abundance, are you going to spend all of that right away and then kick yourself later for being boohoo? I am not able to meet my goals of getting a new car and things like that, and but it was on you because you didn't take the action behind it, and you spent all the money instead of putting some of it toward whatever you need for necessities and then putting the rest into savings for that car. So that is the action step that you could have taken to show the universe and God that you are deserving of more money. So it comes in little increments that we do have that. So next is that we have is the One of Wands. An amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now is the time to take action and do what you are passionate about. Now we are on a Mercury retrograde and we had the new moon. Now is the time to take action on our dreams and things like that. So have things come into fruition and things like that. So that is awesome. So I really, really love that and things like that. So all right. So the next card here is that we have is the Ego. The illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation and then make the choices that support your path to happiness, addictions, or unhealthy habits. So letting go of the ego and going more into the heart space is important for this week. Recognizing when we are in our ego because the ego gives false illusions that are in our reality, and sometimes it makes us not see things clearly that are around us. So, it helps us to make better choices and decisions when we allow ourselves to be in our heart space. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I am a bit multitasking this morning and things like that. So that is what I am doing. So I am back. So next we have is the Page of Swords. And it is logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt, and exciting, intellectual challenge, brilliant insights, information that you need, but might be challenging to receive. Review all documents carefully. So reviewing the finer details before doing any signing this week. Also, what the angels are saying is that I do feel like we're going to be getting a lot of downloads for this week as well. So I feel like we're going to get a lot of messages from Spirit, and we're going to be connected with Spirit and things like that. The next here is that we have is the Wheel, which is a major arcana card, and a fresh new start or the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel or a new vehicle. A second card that says vehicle. So we mentioned that earlier, and I feel like that is very fitting. So I do feel like things are going to be progressing. I do feel like things are going to be moving at a much faster pace, and we can get unexpected changes and things like that. And change is not always a bad thing. It can be a good thing as well. Alrighty, so here we go. Let us go into here to the Soul Journey lesson cards, the James Brand Prague of the week, and see what we need to know for the upcoming week. What does everybody need to know for the upcoming week? What does everybody need to know for the upcoming week? Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. This one wanted to come out. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. So the first card here is that we have is self-esteem. A self-esteem card. I can't talk this morning, apparently. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So, this is all about having self-esteem and confidence within ourselves, and having us have the courage to be able to move forward with dreams and goals that we have and things like that. So that is very important and things like that. The next cards here that we have is health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So I feel like watching out for our own health this week is important, and then just taking care of ourselves is important, and that goes back to self-care and self-love that we talked about earlier. And the next card here is that we have is death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So change, this is the Tower card, so we're going to be going through changes, and this also helps with the Wheel card. So the next card here and the final one is blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So careful not to blame ourselves for things that didn't go quite our way, and also our situations in our lives and things like that. So that is important, and that helps us to take responsibility for our own actions, which is important because it is important to take responsibility for the actions that we do. So well, that brings us to the end of the reading, and if you too would like a very own personalized reading, you can visit. I will have all that information in the description box below, and I do have a site on Etsy, which is Advice by Alex on Etsy as well. So you can go check that information out as well. So if you would like a personalized reading as well. So until next time, everybody, I am sending so much love. God bless you, angel blessings, and I will talk with you very soon. Bye, everybody.